All right, we're back. Let's go do this next quest. Yeah, I think that's like the only thing we did from last time was get this this other part. So let's do this one. Hopefully, there's not too many side quests or anything like that. Like I can't imagine they'd put that much.
Little Ruka. I have as it happens. She went out through the gate not long ago.
Out of the village? Alone?
Aye, she does it all the time.
Just kind of a normal thing.
To the left, which leads down to the river. Nice little spot, that. And safe as you like. The beasts of the mountain don't dare come so close to the village. That's where she'll be. Go and have a look if you don't believe me.
I will.
I need to find a spot to rest at.
This must be the path.
Forget how exactly they do that or anything. If it's just like you just sit somewhere or, you know.
They're not here. It's you! I've been looking everywhere for you.
Yeah, but why
Must be
though?
Ruka.
You know my name? Can you lot read minds?
Your father asked me to keep an eye out for you. You left without telling him where you were going. He was worried.
But I went to look for you.
Well, now you found me. What do you say we head back to the village and let your father know you're safe?
All right. And on the way home, you can tell me all about the world beyond the wall. I want to know everything.
Everything might be a stretch.
Thank you for bringing her home. And sorry for the trouble.
Oh, no. It was a pleasure.
Daddy, did you know that there are villages 10 times as big as Haven in the outside world? 10 times! Cities, they call them. And in these cities, they have great big walls and towers and castles.
Oh, to think I was worried. You can tell me all about the outside world later, Sweet Pea. Now go and help your mum with the stores.
All right.
Thanks for putting up with her questions. She, has a lot of them. One of the big ones being, what are the people beyond the wall like? Reckon you've made a good first impression.
Are we the only one she's ever met?
That you are. The rest of the world can't know we're here, so we'll have to be very careful who we're letting in and out. A few of us might make
Makes
the occasional
sense.
trip to shore for supplies, but for the most part, we'll make do with what we've got, including what the old Northerners left us.
I wonder if they hide their like eye color
You
and
built a
stuff
couple
like
of old
that.
ruins, didn't you?
Well, they make for fine foundations. Their masons clearly knew what they were doing. That's one thing we don't have to worry about. Oh, it's everything else that's the problem. Medicines, metals for tool making, anything like that. We have to dress up as traveling merchants and make a trip to the outside and pray to every cloud in the heavens that nobody sees through us.
Which explains why you need Gil.
Aye. And now Ruka's back, my wife should be free to assist you with any potential purchases.
All right, so that's the blacksmith and the items.
So please, do make good use of our stores, because we fully intend to make good use of your coin.
I'll be sure to keep my purse strings loose.
that might be the only side quest then. I can't imagine they have anything extra. We did it. We hit level 50. Good. Yeah. Usual same old like rewards. Beast hide or something random like that, and then that's it. Never anything that crazy.
Thanks for bringing me daughter back. I don't grudge her looking for adventure, but she's got to pull her weight like the rest of us. Anyway, now we've got the inventory done, I can attend to my own tasks, like seeing to our visitors' needs. So, was the route you wanted? I will have to charge you.
Oh, this is actually better. Huh.
Well, if you're sure you need it, may it serve you well.
Safe haven. Oh. Whoa, why is that so much?
Well, if you're sure you need it,
Okay.
then I bid you good time.
I don't really need the music for anything, so. Alright, I think we're good to just go now.
How long do you think this bridge has been stuck?
Suddenly, there were curls everywhere.
Yeah, I don't think there's gonna be that many side quests. I think it'll just be like,
Hear that, girl?
do you need something to help you get through like the game or anything like that?
There's a pair of ships just up ahead.
Ships? But are we not still leagues from the shore?
No, not gonna answer him? Okay.
The quickest route to the surge is due east, past the second galley.
Shula, how did these ships come to be here?
What do you imagine happens when an icon of water gets angry?
Yeah.
Brother, did you have to ask?
I wanted to make sure. What is that? What?
Tonberries. Foul creatures consumed by their hatred for everyone and everything.
Everything save sharp knives, it seems.
Why are tonguers? That might actually be the first time 16's had them. Okay, that's what I was trying to do the first time. Pop, pop. Alright. Not too bad. But I don't want them to hit me, so definitely just gonna avoid that entirely. Grey Widow. I still wish that had a suction to like bring enemies into it, but whatever. Let's go. Oops. Stagger. That should be done. Might be, yeah, there's two ways I could have gone. Oh, wow. Yeah, this might be a bigger DLC than I thought then.
can smell the sea.
It's not far now.
That's crazy that it's still like
How
that
will
this
we
whole
reach the
time.
surge?
We'll follow the coastline north. There's a bridge that'll take us across to the cape.
Potion? Nope. Sharp fangs. I keep forgetting he has like an air dash that doesn't help
Might I inquire about the ray of
all that
light?
much.
It's what prevents the surge from being reclaimed by the sea. And Dwalius by his people.
Yeah, that's actually one hell of a shot right there. No chocobo ride though, like it's a little bit weird.
You said before that the child is bound within the surge. But you've yet to tell us how we're meant to reach him. I trust we won't have to hold our breath.
No. The surge wraps around the cape without engulfing it. If we continue to its tip, there is a path down to the seabed. And the wave's origin.
All right. It won't be the first dominant we've met at the bottom of the ocean.
Oh, it's just taking me there immediately. Okay. I kind of wanted to look around a little bit, but whatever. The surge.
It's not much further now.
The path seems well kept. Do you and the villagers often come this way?
Only me. Once every new moon without fail. It is my duty both as village elder and Dwalius's descendant.
But surely no one blames you for what happened. Why should you bear the responsibility alone?
You misunderstand. I do it because I want to. To show him that he isn't alone, and that there are still some of us who would see an end to his suffering. Suffering you will soon witness with your own eyes.
Yeah. That doesn't sound good for a baby.
Forest
Seriously, I
grows
wasn't
twisted
expecting
here.
it to be a baby.
Left unattended, the path would be reclaimed in a matter of moons.
Does the light point the way to the child?
Whoa.
It does indeed.
It's been trapped like this for a century.
Look at all the droplets of water suspended in midair.
Where they have remained untouched by time for 80 summers.
It's not right.
No. It's not.
There.
I can't do anything with my menus, so. Yeah, I thought there'd be more to the Omega DLC, but they never did anything more with it. Like, I thought there'd be like a Super Omega, if that makes any sense, but
Down in the center. Follow me.
$80 summers though, like, you've got to be kidding me. it's actually a baby.
He's still primed.
I'll never forget my first priming. The fear. And I was old enough to understand what was happening. One can only imagine how this poor child felt.
He is the victim of an unforgivable sin, committed by people who saw him as nothing but a means to an end. He must be so frightened.
Then I'll ease his burden.
You don't mean?
I mean, what else?
I'm not going to hurt him. Contrary to the tales, I don't go around killing dominants for no reason. What if I told
They usually
you
start at first.
there was a way to remove Wallace's icon?
I tell you, you were a madman.
Well,
It's hard to believe, I know. But it can be done. Though, it isn't without its risks. Part of the icon remains no matter what.
So,
but it could lower the
it
power.
might still come to violence.
I don't know. It depends on the dominant. I've seen things end well, and I've seen things spiral out of control. But I do know one thing. If we turn our backs on this child, there will be no end to his suffering. And I think that a worse fate than the alternative. Don't you?
Very well. Do what you must. And whatever happens, I will own the consequences.
Don't be afraid, little one. Let me bear the weight.
Let's see how this goes.
Hush now. It's going to be all right.
Is it done?
I think so. I can feel the icon inside me. But something's wrong.
Huh.
He wasn't just afraid. He was angry.
That's understandable.
All right. Let's see what you've given me.
The power of water. Clive has claimed a portion of the icon, Leviathan's essence. Attuning with Leviathan not only changes the elemental aspect of Clive's magic spells, but also allows access to several new iconic abilities, such as Cross Swell, an inescapable rush of water that pummels enemies from multiple angles. Serpent's Cry can be used to summon Clive's off-arm, a sea-spitting serpent capable of dealing precision strikes to enemies at a great distance. Tidal Gauge. Wait, is that like an active reload for my summon? Yeah, look at it. Immediately refill the gauge as well as earn unlimited ammunition for a short period of time. The tile gauge is also replenished when successfully executing a precision dodge. Press R1 again while dodging. Okay. Tidal Torrent can be used by pressing square. Only Leviathan's abilities are available during this battle.
Is that Leviathan?
But a formidable adversary nonetheless.
Reload. I missed him.
Oh, look. It has friends.
Ow. Oops. Way too far. Missed. Tide Slinger.
It's over.
Alright, I gotta mess around with that a little bit more. That's pretty interesting though. That's not bad.
Is everyone all right?
He seems calmer now.
You said Walius was frozen in time. But he knew we were here. How?
I don't know.
Probably icon
He's never
nonsense.
reacted to anything or anyone. Until now.
The child has been bound for nigh on a century. If he has been conscious from the first, we must remove the seal at once.
It's not that simple. I wish it were, but... there's more to this tale. It would be better if I explained back at the village.
I see. Then let's return before it gets
I wonder
dark.
how much of the ability list I have for Leviathan.
I'm sorry, Walius. I will make this right.
Flow.
So, part of Leviathan is inside you now, is it? Does it hurt?
No. Not anymore, anyway.
Good. Because I still have need of your strength.
Well, yeah, that just can't be the end
If
of
you
the
wanna know the
DLC.
rest, we should head to the Witten Hall.
Of course.
Hop.
Look there, the tree's rock.
I need to go to the store after this just to make sure I have everything stocked up. Because like in the Omega DLC, I didn't have all my items ready. So I ended up like dying once to Omega because like
To understand
I was
the
getting
spell
like
which
peppered
binds
by so many of
Reyes,
his attacks.
you must first know who we are and what drove my forebears to commit such an atrocity. This tapestry is our story, the one that brought us here. After generations of wandering, my people sought refuge in northeastern Storm, some 170 years ago. But in exchange for our safety, the Gregorian Church demanded we renounce our faith and branded us heretics when we could not.
To be exterminated, as a lesson to others.
And so was it chronicled in the Imperial histories, for anything less would have made the Church seem weak. Yet a handful survived. The few who did fled north and west, and in doing so discovered two things that would forever shape our fates. The first was an old legend, revealing how to make your very own Mother Crystal.
I've heard that one before.
Yeah, that worked out great.
Yes, yet it gave them new hope, however false. Our ancestors convinced themselves that they could recreate the divine if they could only find a strong enough heart.
And they used a
living
baby
being capable
to
of
do that.
channeling torrents of ether.
Ugh.
And the heavens provided.
A dominant. Well, yes.
They'd stumbled across a nostrum in an ancient ruin, which they believed could provoke a sudden outpouring of a creature's ether. They meant to enrage his icon. Leviathan would have destroyed everything, had our people not made their second important discovery. A means to stop time itself.
Where did they find that?
How do you manage to get that?
The Northerners had no such magics, or they would have used them.
When our ancestors first arrived, the land was uninhabited, save for an old witch who lived on the highest peak. Her body had been consumed by the curse, a cruel payment for her long years of service to the Northern Thanes. So desperate were they to prevent the fall of Drake's Eye, they'd forced her to devise a spell to stop time.
But Drake's Eye did fall.
It did. When she finally perfected the necessary magics, it was already too late.
So she got punished further?
As punishment for her failure, the Thanes exiled her to this forsaken place to live out the few days she had left. Knowing her suffering, our ancestors cared for her as best they could, and in return, she gifted them her spell. That even though she should die, her legacy might live on. So armed with both the knowledge of the ancients and the secrets of time, our ancestors settled upon an ambitious plan. They would create a new Mother Crystal and enchant it that it might endure for all eternity. Thus would our people's wandering, our suffering, finally end, and prosperity visit us once more. And all it would require was the sacrifice of a single child. A small price to pay, or so they believed.
Another victim of man's blind reliance on the Mother Crystals.
Yep.
So we know the seal source.
How do we
How do
stop
we break
it?
it and restore the flow of time?
Do you recall the Dome of Light on top of the cliffs to the west? Inside lie the ruins of an old temple. It was there that the witch built the Ver, a conduit of sorts that channels her remaining ether into the surge.
And it lasted for that
A long
long?
time since anyone set foot in the place. And now there are others who claim it as their own.
Then we shall go prepared for a fight. That said, it may be best if one of us stays behind.
You think the village could be in danger?
We saw the ether flow from Wallius in all directions, but only encountered a single familiar. There will be more. And should even one make its way here, I doubt the walls could hold it back for long.
Then I shall stay. The Phoenix will see your people safe, tributary.
You have my thanks.
Very well. We should depart at once.
Yeah, Joshua knows Flare, so
It'll
it should be
luxury we can
fine.
afford.
Even though elemental weaknesses don't matter in this game. Seriously, if elemental weaknesses mattered, or like regen or anything like that,
The Vare is not easy.
would not
to
have made it
find.
past the volcano
We must
area.
First head north and then west, deeper into the forest.
No sign of the child. Yes?
Can I upgrade anything? New quest.
This is all we have. Well, if you're sure you need it,
Quest.
just try to breathe. That's it.
Is everything all right?
Ah, you're the outsider. I'm Fanit, healer by trade.
I don't think you're doing a good
This
job.
is Talor, one of my patients. He took ill not long after you arrived.
Nothing too serious, I hope.
I hope so too,
But
this affliction, it's like nothing I've ever seen before. He complains of feeling chilled to the bone, but there's no fever to go with it. And my most powerful antalgic hasn't done a thing to ease the pain in his chest. I'm starting to wonder if his condition might require a different kind of treatment altogether. Shula said that you were here to help us. You couldn't help me, could you?
What do you need?
I'd be happy to. If I can.
You can, don't worry. All I need you to do is speak to Talor's son, Pavat, over at the forge, and ask if he knows what his father was up to before he came down sick. Something must have caused this, and I want to find out what. The trouble is, Talor's too weak to speak, and I can't leave his side for long. So while you talk to Pavat, I'll pay his wife word a quick visit, just in case she knows anything.
All right.
Yeah, let's go do this real quick. Alright, dude, chill out.
Oh, do you need something?
What happened to this old man?
Do, though not from the forge. Fanit asked me to speak with you. She's looking into the cause of your father's illness and wondered if you could shed any light on the matter.
I see. Sorry. She shouldn't have dragged you into this.
It's no trouble, really. Tell me, did your father do anything out of the ordinary before he fell ill?
Not that I know of. But then I hardly see him. He's always out and about, like. Well, at least he was. Suppose he might have been a bit more fidgety than usual, but apart from that.
When you say out and about, where does he usually go?
Just round the village. Wanders over to Blazier's place most days. He's a fisher who lives on the other side of the fount. They're old friends. Maybe he knows something I don't.
Probably ate some bad fish or something.
I'll go and speak with him.
Oh man, there's like a few of these.
You don't think he's...
I cannot cross that. Let me run faster.
Oh, I never should have let him go alone.
What the hell?
Take me, what am I gonna do? You've got to help me.
I don't know about that,
Shula
but
said you were a force to be reckoned with. Are you?
Why do you ask?
Hey? Oh, sorry. I should explain. My name's Kitav. I'm worried about a friend of mine. He went into the forest and he hasn't come back. Would you help me find him?
Yeah, why not?
I can try. Tell me what I need to know.
Of course. You know about the glamour our ancestors cast to keep this place hidden, right?
Yes.
Shula told us about it, yes.
Right. So you know the cairns we use to maintain the spell? Well, it's me and my friend's job to maintain them. If it weren't for the likes of us, it would have faded years ago.
So your friend went into the forest to visit one of these cairns?
Aye, that's right. He said he was going down to Father's Fell. There are 2 cairns out
Here's a
that way,
chocobo
one by
here.
the
Why
banks
don't
of the Swift Run,
let me
and
ride the
another near
chocobo?
Winged
Like, just give me the
Winds,
fast travel.
ships in the forest.
All right. How will I know this friend of yours?
His name's Nassef. He's about my height, but clean-shaven. If you could track him down and see that he's come to no harm, I'd be much obliged. I'll search the village, just in case anyone's seen him, and meet you back here.
Sure.
Very well.
Yeah, I can't imagine the side quests are like that long.
Camp by
So
the ships, another by the river. Better get moving.
Hail, stranger.
yo,
Are you a rider by any chance?
I am. What gave me away?
Oh, I can smell it on you. The scent of the stables. And not just any stables. Something tells me you've never been one to ride half-starved birds with chine gall and wet beak. If I had a guess, I'd say your bird eats only the finest greens and has her feathers groomed twice a day with a curl hairbrush.
Nothing but the best for my ambrosia.
Ambrosia, eh?
I wish she was here.
Pretty name. What's she like?
Well, she's tall and strong. And her feathers are as white as snow.
You're joking. You've got a white chocobo.
I have, yes. I suppose they are rather rare.
This I've got to see. Can you bring her here?
I don't think we can just go back right away.
I would if I could, but I doubt Shula's skiff could hold her.
Me dad's got a boat. And he's ferried chocobos before. You could get him to bring her. It'd be perfect timing and all. He's preparing for a trip beyond the wall as we speak. I'm sure he'd help you if you asked.
He would. Well, I don't suppose it would hurt to have Ambrosia around. All right then.
It would probably lift her mood too,
He'll be in the
given all the
schoolhouse on the other
clouds and
side of the
everything.
Tell him Manda sent you.
Tell Amanda sent you. Bird of Passage. How did she know so much about my bird, though? Yeah, there's like 2 quests down there that I want to see if I can progress this real quick. Give me a sec, I'll be right back, though. Alright, we're back. Let's see. So we can get Ambrosia to come here, and then that way we can have like a faster means of travel. Honestly, I think it's probably better to get Ambrosia now instead of later.
Are you Manda's father?
What's up, Azar?
I am. Got you running errands for her already, has she?
She's asked to see my chocobo, but I'd need your help and your boat to bring her here.
Or you could just say no. Honestly, that girl and her birds, she'll be growing feathers soon enough.
That's
I didn't
fine.
take the idea seriously at first. But thinking about it, it would make it easier to get around if I had Ambrosia here. Can you help?
Well, if you're sure that's what you want. The tributary says we're to treat you lot as we would each other. So, if you need me to ferry your bird over...
Yeah, I kind of figured they just give us like rental chocobos or something like that.
Take the water easily. I'll need you to bring us a mimic gourd or two to keep her calm on the journey over.
And where would I find one of those?
Oh, don't ask me. It's been years
You
since
live
I last
here.
brought a chocobo across the bay, and I'm told the world's changed a fair bit since then. Where do you usually get your stable supplies from?
Well, the man who made Ambrosia's tack lived in Martha's Rest, and if I remember correctly, he traded in chocobo feed too. So I suppose I'll go and ask him.
I'll be sailing over to Northreach soon to pick up some supplies. While I do that, you collect your bird and your gourd, and then meet me by the shore. Just don't take too long, all right?
Okay. I can do that pretty quickly. Bird of Pencil. Speak to Rowan in Martha's Rest. Yeah. I keep forgetting you have to like hold it. That's super weird. You have to go back and everything like that for it. But I mean, it makes sense, I guess. We have the Leviathan ability, by the way, Azar.
Whiteheart. How's the old girl doing? She's very well. Thank you.
It's kind of looks like the one Keyblade ability where like Sora gets like the cannon.
I was hoping to purchase a Mimit gourd, and I thought you might be able to tell me where I could find one.
Oh, reckon I could do better than that. Just so happens I've got a whole carload of the blasted.
You saw the Levy head? Yeah, it's pretty interesting.
Really?
I don't know if I'm gonna use it yet. I think I'm just gonna stick with what I know and then use the Leviathan in New Game Plus or whatever.
But just be on the lookout for wild birds, eh? Don't want them chasing after you like they did me.
I will. And thank you.
Oh, you're very welcome. Any friend of Whiteheart is a friend of mine. And in times like these, friends have got to stick together.
We certainly do.
Oh,
I want to keep Manda's father waiting.
there was this one other thing. Where is it? So there's this one other thing that I saw. There's another weapon that they give you for free, like the transmog or something like that. Yeah, the Cortana sword or something like that. Do you know where that's from? Because like it looks like a Monster Hunter weapon, but I feel like that's not right. Hold on. This one. Yeah, I've never seen like this sword, so I don't know if it's just like a promo thing or something like that. All right, let's go back to the main thing. Yeah, we're done here. Or no. Yeah, we're done here. FF14 Paladin Relic weapon. Yeah, that checks out, honestly. Okay, so that's where it's from. All right, cool. Did you hear that the director for this game said that he was kind of done with making like dark stories or something like that? Like he wants to like go for like lighter moods on stories again or something like that. Used it for a long time. All right, well I'll use it. We used the Buster Sword for a bit. It's time to switch it up a little bit. I guess if I do end up playing 14, I should get used to the look of this weapon since I'd probably play Paladin.
And this must be Ambrosia, was it? Oh, she's a real beauty, isn't she?
I have the mimic or two. Here.
Here you go. Yeah, I gave Ambrosia armor set for like the transmog or whatever.
As soon as she's gobbled this up, we'll set sail.
What was it? Put her to sleep for like a little bit?
We're going to take a little trip across the bay now, Ambrosia. Don't worry. You'll be all right.
It's the level 50 weapon. We are currently level 90 relic set. Yeah, I'd imagine level 50 is like when you start getting like a lot of the like relic stuff or something like that, or however you'd call it. It's like usually it's like the vendor gear and something like that in MMOs.
Brave too. She was calm as you like on the journey over. The mimic gourd will have played its part, of course, but passing through the walls enough to spook most birds even then. Not this one though.
Every level 10, every 10 levels past 50. Yeah.
Not with a beloved master by her side.
No. It's you who looks after me, isn't it, girl?
Anyway, thanks for bringing her here. I hope I can breed a bird like her someday.
And if you and Ambrosia need ferrying back to Northreach, you only need say the word.
I'm pretty sure that happens automatically, so.
But I think we might explore Mysidia together. What do you say, Ambrosia?
I know gold chocobo's like the best, but is it like, is under gold chocobo like black and then white? Or is it the other way? You can now summon Ambrosia in Mysidia. Yep. Also looks like a 14 set as well. Yeah, I figured they'd eventually start putting in the 14 stuff into this. There's actually like quite a bit of like side quests to do. If another one pops up after this, I'll probably stop and just go do the main story.
May I speak? There is a matter with which I would beg your aid.
Of course, what is it?
Please.
White and black is right before gold. Yeah.
Something serious then.
Yes. I think we might have company. I was passing by the low gate.
I think one of the final races there was in Rebirth, there was somebody that had the black chocobo during the race.
Your brother, so I didn't say anything, but the more I think about it, the more certain I am that the figure looked familiar.
And you're sure it wasn't one of the other villagers?
Positive. I think it was someone from outside the wall who has found his way inside. Of course, it could just be my imagination playing tricks on me. I only caught a fleeting glimpse, and it might have been you or your brother. But if it is,
it's kind of hard to miss.
I think it is. We cannot allow him to leave now that he knows we're here. Would you go and see? He won't try to hurt you, believe me. Given what lurks in the forest, the only one likely to get hurt is him.
All right.
Very well. Whether the man you saw is who you believe him to be or not, we need to know. It may yet be someone else entirely. Someone who means your people, or my people, harm.
Perhaps. Just promise me that if you do find someone up there...
Don't worry. I won't draw my sword unless I need to.
Thank you.
Yamila, this man you saw, might he be the customer you told
I'm pretty
me
sure
of?
Shula is a dragoon.
I fear so.
The customer?
Mm-hmm.
I'll explain later. Come on.
Wow, thanks. Let's go check. Yeah. We will go do this one first, since it's like a little bit closer.
If we pick too many of the flowers, there won't be enough.
I do kind of wish it would like run a little bit faster. But, you gotta wait until he's outside the village. And even then, you just summon Ambrosia, so. Like right now.
Good girl.
Let's go. It's probably more up the hill.
You deserve a rest.
Oh, it's so weird that it's R3 to like get out. Because I'm so used to the way it's in Rebirth. I was about to press R1 to summon Ambrosia.
Breath of the arbor. Perfume from Sunbrag. Looks expensive too. Who's there? Stop!
That guy is definitely not from here. Yep, there it is.
Hang on! I'm coming!
He's being attacked by bees. Oh, and plants, actually. Never mind.
Don't eat me! I'll give you gut rot, I swear!
Stand back. I'll handle this.
Ah, come on. I'm tired of this. We're all just gonna stay there.
It's over.
It's actually over. For once. I have so much gil. Like, I never knew what to do with the gil in this game.
Are you all right?
I'm more than all right. I'm saved! Oh, I could kiss you!
Maybe you should introduce yourself first.
Hey, I knew it was you. What are you doing here?
I came to see you.
I ran out buying the music scrolls.
Oh, my
That's the thing,
little
I never
canary,
bought it.
It's been so long.
I never bought any of the music. I think if I did, I don't
saving
remember
him.
buying a lot of them.
And sparing him.
Who is he?
Hervey, one of many clients from my employment beyond the wall.
One of many clients. We spoke every night of our plans together.
Ooh.
Whispered songs of love into each other's ears. And then you upped and vanished without so much as a word.
Dang.
I left you a note, didn't I?
Hey, Domino.
I told you I was sorry, but that we could never be together. That I could never abandon my family. And I told you not to look for me. How did you even find this place, anyway?
The flame of your love was as
I
a
knew it.
beacon
I knew
in
he
the
was gonna
night,
say something like
guiding
that.
me to you.
Hervey.
You said he can't
I was
leave. You
walking
might as
by
well
the
just
coast
leave
near
him there.
Northreach when I saw a lady who looked like you. Eyes like the ocean. Hair like the driven snow.
Yep.
The next moment, she and her companions were jumping in a skiff and sailing out towards the wave. So I, borrowed the nearest boat and started rowing.
It must have been Shula bringing us here. So what? You rowed, found a knows how many leagues across the bay, simply because you saw a woman with white hair.
This guy's
And
dedicated.
as I did, the skies changed from a dull and hopeless grey to a bright and benevolent blue. That was when I knew for certain that my little canary was close.
Oh, why did you come? You should have forgotten me, as I tried to forget you. I cannot
might be
leave
both.
my people, Hervé. And now that you know about this place, neither can you.
Well, there you go.
We must return to Haven and accept my family's judgment.
I'm to meet your family.
He sees this as an
Oh,
absolute
my little
win.
Canary.
Please, come and see me later. You did as I asked, and you must be rewarded for it. But first, follow me, Hervé.
To the end of the world and beyond.
And this is such a weird, like, secreted village and everything like that, that I'm wondering if, like...
You should never have found this place. How could I be so careless?
Don't blame
All right.
yourself. I doubt anything could have kept that man away.
He would have swam here. Alright, I'm really glad they have this fast travel, like, back to the... back to, like, the quest. So...
Forgive me.
There's nothing to forgive. You two.
I hope they add that in Rebirth Part 3.
When I worked there.
Or
yes.
7 Part 3.
To earn the
Rebirth
coin
Part
that my
3.
people need to survive. Though Mysidia is our sanctuary, there are certain necessities that it cannot provide. And for that reason, some of us seek employment beyond the wall. Yet few are the opportunities for followers of a strange faith in a strange land.
And so you supported your family as best you could.
I did. And I have never regretted it for a moment. I found a second family in the Vale. And in the Dame, a second mother. I also found Hervé.
She doesn't sound too sure about that.
I knew that if I revealed my secret to him, I would be putting my people in danger. But that if I did not, I would be living a lie, unable to return home.
What will happen to him now?
Since our people settled in Mysidia, uninvited visitors have been few and far between, but not unknown. Explorers, survivors of shipwrecks, none lasted long.
I see.
That was before my time, you understand? I've never had to make a decision like this before. Yamila, know that I do not blame you for any of this. It was me who decided to make the trip to shore. Me who exposed our secret. This was my mistake, and I shall bear the responsibility.
Thank you, tributary. I only beg you to remember that Hervé means us no ill will. He's just a fool. A fool who loves me.
I will take that into consideration. But yours is not the only voice I must listen to. The whole family must be consulted, and it may take time for me to arrive at my decision. I hope you understand.
Of course, tributary. However long it takes. Come what may, I thank you, my lord, for bringing us back together.
I didn't do anything though. He just found you. Why does it take so much to like level at another quest? What is I thought they would learn their lesson from like the base of 16 where it's like all these quests are here and everything like that. This is similar to the Xanarkin bout. Yeah, that was my first thought too when I saw it last stream.
Stranger? What can I do for you?
It's just less steps.
Your name is Blazir, is it not? Pavad tells me you're a friend of his father's, and that the two of you may have spent some time together prior to his illness.
His illness? Talor's never been ill a day in his life. I don't know why he'd start now.
Oh, Fanny doesn't know either. It was she who asked me to look into his recent behavior on the off chance it might explain how his condition arose.
Oh, I suppose there was something that struck me as a bit odd. He kept asking about the woods.
Oh yeah, the guy that went missing.
Strange on your way back from the shore. Are you certain? Do you swear? That kind of thing. I didn't, of course. But he wouldn't let it go. It was like he was expecting something to happen. It was just a matter of when. Not that I know what. But he never told me anyway.
Well, that certainly does sound unusual. And it might just be what Fanet is looking for. Thank you.
I don't mention it. Oh, and when you say Talor, wish him the best from me, yeah?
Let's see what the healer makes of this.
Alright, this is gonna be the last side quest I do, and then the rest is just gonna be like main story stuff. Because I'm not getting like rewards for this, it's just like to finish. But like the first two side quests that you get here are important because that's the forge and the item shop.
I spoke with Werder, but she couldn't tell me anything. Did you have any better luck?
Nothing conclusive. But there was one thing. Blazir, the fisherman, told me that Talor had taken a sudden interest in the forest of late. He kept asking him if he'd seen anything unusual there on his way back from the coast, but never let on what exactly he was expecting him to have seen.
The forest between here and the coast. Surely not. But then... I can't say for sure. But I think Talor's...
Not the Tonberries.
You may have encountered them during your time here. The small, scaly beastmen.
And you think they may have caused Talor's illness?
I do.
How do they do that?
In a way, and if I'm right, it's no wonder the treatments I've been trying didn't work. Oh, I know it's a lot to ask, but would you go down into...
Alright, I gotta see how this plays out, because...
And if my fears are true, an offering upon it.
What is going on here?
They just casting grudge on everybody?
I'll explain everything when you return, but time flows fast. I beg you, make haste for Father's Fell and take the offering from the altar. Talor's life may depend on it.
Very well.
Or the baby's grudge. Yeah, it looks like Father's Fell is not... I think... Yeah, it looks like it's all heading in that direction anyway. So... Because it might just be like... Oh yeah, it's all here. And then... Yeah. Rising Tide, yeah. Okay, so we're good then. Yeah, we could just do it that way. No, we can't summon Ambrosia yet. Yeah, like, I couldn't see what the Tonberries did in this game because, like, they didn't get the chance to attack me, so it's, like, kind of weird. I'll just use that. I'm sure we'll get another potion.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Before, we turned east at the shipwrecks to reach the coast. Now we must head in the opposite direction.
Left it is then.
All right. So, what ails you? Rolls of honor. And rolls of honor again. All right.
I can walk from here.
Oh, come on.
If there's one thing I know about beastmen, is that they love to hide in the dark.
That's just the cult of Tonberries. It's super weird.
What are they up to? Some sort of ritual.
The rusted knife has never looked more freaking awful. See, Tonberries?
Sorry to disturb you.
Nope. Since you're all here. Cool finish.
Let's see what's on this altar then.
I keep forgetting you had to hold it. That's just a pendant.
A silver chain. I doubt the Tombries made it. This must be what Fennec was talking about.
Yeah, we might as well just do it. Is this what you need?
You're back. Well, did you find anything?
Silver chain.
I did. This silver chain.
I knew it.
Well, I'm still none the wiser.
Forgive me. This chain. It's a Gregorian Maternoster.
The what?
Worn by men of the faith. What's it doing here? And why would the Tombries be praying to it?
To understand that, you need to understand what the Tombries are. They feed on hatred and suffering. And some say that if you render them an offering, some token of grievance against your fellow man, they will put a curse upon him.
So you think someone's put a Tombry curse on Talor?
Who would do that in this small of a
I can't say
village?
for sure. Truth be told, I always assumed it was an old wives' tale. But given his fear of the forest and the presence of the chain on the altar, I don't know what else to think.
Does Talor have any enemies in the village? Anyone who would nurse such a
Yeah, like I feel like that wouldn't
No.
realistically
No,
happen.
I believe the one who left the chain at the altar was Talor himself.
Oh.
I beg your pardon.
But there's more to the tale, you see. It's said that if you attempt to curse a soul that has returned to the sea already, your ire has nowhere to go but back to its source.
He cursed himself?
He cursed himself.
In trying to curse another.
What an idiot.
When my father was younger, he was one of the few permitted to venture beyond the wall on trading expeditions. He told us that when he journeyed to Sanbreque, he'd wear that chain to disguise his true beliefs, lest Grieger's faithful turn their cudgels on him.
Did they ever catch him in his deception?
Nope.
Might that explain the ill will he bears someone?
Not that he ever told me.
Come now. Let's not waste time speculating about Talor's past. We need to focus on the present, and that means finding a way to break the curse.
All right. If there's anything I can do to help, let me know.
Thank you. I shall.
Aye, and thanks for going to all this trouble. Here, it's not much, but I want you to have this.
Is it better gear?
We call it an adder stone. It's a gatherer's charm. Reacts to certain rare minerals we use in crafting. Makes them ring out like a bell. Stuff you'd have no chance of spotting otherwise.
I wonder if that carries over in New Game Plus.
I can make you some decent gear with it. If you're interested, like.
I am, thank you. And I'll be sure to pay you a visit. Until then, I wish your father a swift recovery.
Okay. Guess that's done with. Can I make anything new? Oh, yeah, there it is. Serpent ring recipes unlocked. Yeah. Serpent rings. You have obtained a design draft for serpent rings accessories that, when equipped, enhance Leviathan's iconic abilities. Okay. Adderstone. Please note that some aquamarine locations will differ between action story focused and Final Fantasy mode. Okay, so I think it might actually carry over then, so that's good. The Serpent's Wrath Tsunami. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's good at least.
A good tide to you.
All right.
Sign of the child.
Let's just go. Yeah, I don't know when I'll do Final Fantasy mode. I'll probably get around to that at some point. Cause I started it, but then I realized, wait, why don't I just start it when both of the DLCs are out, and then I'll have a slight advantage, I guess. So, all right, let's just go for this now. This is like right in the pathway, and then like I'm guessing we're gonna go here to Darkgate. So, but what I'll do is I'll try and like hold off on completing the quest until a little bit later. Yeah, you can't expect things while on a chocobo, so. Yeah, there's so many of these like weird missions to do.
But no sign of Nasef. To the riverbank then.
Yeah, that's on the way here then. Okay.
Let's go.
Yeah, I'm cool with that. We can just do that. And then hopefully there's like no more side quests after this.
Who have we here? Be safe.
Did you kill this?
Looking for a man named Nasef.
Aye, I know him. Takes care of the cans. Wait, you didn't think I was him, did you? Sorry, mate, I'm just out to gym myself a few ibexes. What do you want with the lad, anyway?
His friend, Katav, asked me to look for him. Apparently he ventured out to work on one of these cans and didn't return.
Well, that is a worry.
You're a hunter, yes? You must know the woods as well as anyone. Can you think where he might have gone?
There's a bridge further down the path. Blasted thing got washed away a few moons back. Our carpenter only recently had time to rebuild it. But if I remember rightly, there is another cairn on the far side. Maybe he decided to visit that one while he was here.
Maybe. It's worth a look, certainly. Thank you.
Don't mention it. I'll keep an eye out too. Perhaps he just got delayed or something.
Let's hope so.
Is that a crab?
This must be the bridge the hunter was talking about.
There we go. Now we have a way back.
Come on.
For some reason, I thought Joshua was with me. Oh, that's way farther down. Yep.
Stay away, damn you! Hold on!
Why you have so much health? Oops. I want some health back. That should be fine.
Oh, thank you.
I'm the tributary's guest. And you must be Nasef.
I am? But how do you know that?
Why would you say it like that?
Your friend Katav asked me to look for you when you didn't return.
I'm sorry. I was so focused on attuning the cairn, I didn't see those creatures come until it was too late.
How exactly do they work?
Oh, there are crystals inside. They're what keeps the glamour going. Should the ether cease to flow through too many of them, our shroud would quickly unravel. It's my job to make sure that doesn't happen.
And an important job it is. But you'll struggle to do it if you're dead. You need to take more care.
Yeah, no arguments there. The truth is, me and Katav usually work together, watching each other's backs like. But when we heard outsiders were coming, we split up to get the job done faster, so things would be perfect for your arrival. Stupid, I know.
So you found him then?
Not before the local fauna did. My arrival seemed to put them off their dinner.
Mustn't have been hungry after all. Expect you'll be wanting someone to escort you back to the village then, Nasef. Woods are full of nasties today.
When you're next in Haven, be sure to come and see us. You saved my life. It's only right I repay you.
Yeah, I'll do that after the main quest.
Take care now.
I gotta remember to keep using the prime mode so that way I can get health back. Just try running into that.
Like the wind.
Alright, so yeah. Just gotta head our way back and then see if we can get anything useful out of that. Alright, story time.
There's a large gate up ahead, and beyond it, a cluster of ancient ruins. The temple, or the Heir of Hours as my people call it, can only be reached by passing through them.
All right.
I forgot Ambrosia could just do that.
The forest is crawling with life, most of it hungry, which is why we make sure this gate stays shut.
And why you carry that impressive-looking axe, I presume.
Noticed her, have you?
Maiden's March.
The temple is up there.
Don't worry, those cliffs aren't the only way to the top.
Whoa. Huh. I kind of want to see what's like in each of these like spots, but
Good girl.
yeah, most of the time fighting enemies doesn't really yield a lot of rewards in this, so we're just gonna go.
Are these the ruins?
Yes. As far as we can tell, they're part of the same complex as the temple itself.
To think of all the people who must once have lived here.
Yeah, I want to see if there's anything. Like, I'm not gonna fight any of the enemies, but you know. Oh, not this lion thing again. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it just seems to be like an enemy or two. Yeah, we'll just go straight ahead.
These remind me of home.
You're from the north, then?
Yes. And no.
I see.
No holding back.
Jill's story has always been really like sad. That's all I kind of think about. I almost just got sniped.
Do you see that cave up ahead? Whoever lived here carved a flight of stairs into the stone within.
A way to the top.
And whatever it is that awaits us there.
Shortcut. The Heir of Hours. I keep forgetting to use Torgal commands.
There. The temple that time forgot.
Whoa. So how do we step in there without being affected?
And the Varys inside.
Yes. You can see the spell's path from the nave.
What is it?
I don't know. It's probably nothing.
I wonder if there's a connection between Shiva and like Leviathan.
Forgive me, but why build the Ver here?
The spell was originally meant to be cast on Drake's Eye, and this was the only place with an unbroken line of sight.
Okay, there are just tonberries here.
These ruins are their own.
They look none too pleased to see us.
Nope. Nope. Stop. Somebody's attacking. More?
Waken winds!
Honestly, satisfying to do that to a Tomberry, considering the...
While our numbers dwindle, theirs seem only to increase, as if they were feeding off our suffering.
It is oddly satisfying just kicking a Tomberry to the side and then being able to stab it that way. I know Final Fantasy Origins had something similar to that, where like Jack just crystallizes the Tomberry and then, you know, shatters him, but just kicking it over like that is really funny. What is that? Uh-oh. That's not a knife. That's a freaking greatsword. Okay. Master Tomberry.
You're more than welcome to ask.
Well, at least you're not a Jedi. Ow. Damn it. I was kind of hoping for the parry. Ow. Again. Lose your stagger. Attack sick. And I did it again. Don't hit my dog. Ow. Using way too many potions. It might be time to use a different super attack. This enemy is asking to be Titan counter to death. Definitely. Oof. That didn't work. Did not properly parry. Away already. Got it. Definitely out of practice. This is technically the first enemy to like actually do something in the DLC. So
That could have been worse, I suppose. Aye, well, if the forest's taught me anything, it's that there's always something worse.
thanks for the potion. The reason I like using like the Phoenix super is because it's like perfect for AoE. But I need to definitely change that for like bosses and stuff like that. We definitely have to fight it this time. I don't want to be in the freaking sleep powder zone. Ah, come on. I'm missing the timing on that. Yo, come on. I think my teammates got rid of the other enemies. No way. I've been getting hit by that this whole time, man. Is it the same for trash mobs? Yeah. That did not sound good for my teammates. Like, at all. That's weird. It took me out of like the range or something. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I think I need to definitely at least get another level. Hopefully it doesn't, hopefully whatever the final is isn't like that much stronger than me. I think Omega, when I fought him, was like at 50 or something like that. It's just like the one thing I wish, like I kind of wish like you could have like more than the set potions the game gives you. So it's just like
I was thinking they'd all migrated south.
The weaker ones did.
The weaker ones. Did you hear that, Sid?
Ugh. Oh, not this again. Really, really dangerous.
What's wrong with its skin?
You don't want to be around to find out. Get back.
That's not very helpful advice.
Come on. I needed that.
Too soon. Way too soon. Hey, guard. No, come on. What was it? This might be too early, but almost. Nope, nope, nope.
Get ready.
Oh my god. Why can't I get the second one? Yeah, let's not have that. Please put me out of it. Too soon. Just right. That usually always kills at that point. Rising Phoenix and then Scarlet Cyclone usually always kills at that point. Reflection. Oh, that's a good one for Ramu. I need one for like Phoenix at Gundam. Yeah, I need practice again.
This place.
Can I go back and stock up though?
Just like the surge.
Those poor birds.
Another of my ancestors' sins.
Yeah, I got that early. I forgot to put it on though. I don't know what to like replace for it. But I feel like I'm gonna need that 100%. Cause yeah. Yeah, because like Genji Glove is good. This is like really good because like it can like save me if I have meter. And then like Berserk Ring is still so good that it's just like why ever take it off, you know? So yeah. So like that's the problem. It's like I kind of like the setup I have. Like the only thing that would really get me to take off Genji Ring is if it was like a 10% bonus instead of 5.
Shows the extent of the spell's reach.
But I can feel its ether from here.
Shula, wait. Before we cross the threshold, I'd like to know a little more about how these magics work. I assume we'll be safe from their influence.
We won't grind to a halt, if that's what you mean. The spell only affects the things that were present at the moment it was cast.
You see?
Might as well go see. I need to go back for an items.
But if we can enter, that means other things can as well.
Like the ones we saw on the way here.
And worse, probably.
Yeah, I need items.
Is this Leviathan's doing?
Well, it certainly wasn't ours. When he realized my ancestors were attempting to cast a spell from here, He made to destroy the temple.
And almost did by the looks of it.
Sharp fangs. It doesn't look like I can go back. Or can I? It does. The problem is, I don't think there's a way for me to get back here quickly. Which is kind of annoying. So I might just be stuck here and I'll have to stock up. Well, alright, that's something at least. Beep. Actually, we never looked at the abilities for the Leviathan channel. How many do I even have? 14. Serpent's Cry. Boost. Tsunami. Damn. I thought I could get it. Yeah, because I don't have Shiva or Odin leveled. But I could probably try and do a quick... Wait, what is this? Oh, I never did Heatwave? Really? Huh. I could probably do a quick revamp. Frost bombs?
I could, but they are. Then why is it so cold in here?
Let me get some health back this way. Because I'm pretty sure I have like a ton of items that give me back my limit. More. No! Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Okay, get me out of the thing, please. More Tongars. Hexer. The double. Getting closer to a level up, so I think at this point we shouldn't really ignore any enemies. I would rather just be one level below the final boss here than 2 levels under. There's so many tomberries here. That might be too far. Just in the top of the ceiling, no big deal. Thanks.
I can only imagine what this place must have been like before the attack.
This would have been a hall of worship. There was something similar in my father's keep.
Bedtime.
The priests would deliver their sermons from the dais.
Your father?
There was another way over here. Or was it a dead end? Yeah, I guess it was just a dead end. I need like every single item that I'm picking up here to just be potions and high potions. We might just have to take this off then. Yeah. We'll just have to do this. Because I can't have like an accidental limit break happen and then, you know. I gotta be aware of like when I'm about to die and everything like that, so. More Master Tomberry.
Just let us pass. It's all right. We'll get through this.
Titan!
I'm not seeing a health return. Okay. You to go down faster. Shut. I'm really surprised that I need you to die because you're honestly really annoying. I'm really surprised that the heal on block thing wasn't in a base game. Like I know the Odin and Shiva summons are like busted. But I never really used them. Cause like I feel like I wasn't too adept with them or anything like that. So I just kinda like left it. These. Dude, I actually can't live with this. Ugh. I thought that was overhead final. Oh my gosh.
Path is clear. One last climb then.
Thanks. I wasn't seeing like the exact numbers on the heal, but I did see it bring health back.
By the founder.
It's just as I thought.
Jill, does this ether not feel somehow?
Familiar, yes. I sensed it the moment we arrived, though I wasn't sure until now. You can feel it too, can't you, Clive? She's calling us.
You don't mean the witch?
I do. Though she was more than that. Much more. She was a dominant. A dominant who once commanded the icon that now resides in both me and Clive.
Of course. I don't know why I didn't see it. Who else would have the power to freeze time?
None other than Shiva herself. But for her ether to endure after all these years, it's almost as if...
Dude, I do not have the potions for this, so this is about to go down very badly.
As if she shared it with another, just as Torgal shared in my ice.
Yeah, this is a wrap. Oh boy. I have one elixir and I think one potion and one high. So either I do this now or...
Shiva's companion. Though something tells me he's not as friendly as us.
You'd think he'd back down.
Sisters never warned us about this.
It wasn't left here for them. I doubt they even knew it existed.
Why do you have a mallet? thought I got it. Damn it! Can I parry a hammer? I can. Well, a sword at least. I was on the wrong one. No hailstorm. We can stay back. Health. Get me out of the thing. Oh. You're gonna stagger block me here, dude?
Why won't it yield?
It better not. He better not recover that stagger meter.
Because it would sooner die than fail its mistress.
Then it leaves us no choice.
Could just work together, but alright. It got its thing back. Lame. What? I'll get out. It did.
Let's not give it another chance.
Yeah. Give me health. That was not worth it. What? I'm in the zone. I can't believe they took away my stagger like that. Like, come on. Not this time. I don't know if I blocked that or was just slightly out of range. Bad. What? I wanted the berserk thing to happen there, but I didn't get it. No. Okay. Come on. Go up. Oh, I did not realize that. We still have another phase of this. He has so much health. No way. Okay. What? Okay, I need items. Like the freaking stagger cutscene block is actually absurd. He just DO'd me, by the way. Yeah, I can't go for that.
Let's not give it another chance.
No, it's fine. So the good thing is I have every item back except for the extra elixir. But I'd rather have that than nothing. So let me block.
There's a good boy.
It won't let me have a freebie. Get out, get out, get out, get out. What if you jump to avoid the stagger? That's a good point. Oops. Follow it. I wish that traveled a little bit farther. I couldn't jump it. That's a charge. Go for this. Wait. Okay, jumping does work, but that's like super... That's like super like on point for your jumps. I don't like that one bit. I gotta use more of Garuda's claws more often. Yeah, on bosses, Garuda does give you a jump, so that might be the easier way to... Yeah. You're literally doing too much. garbage. He has to die. Like right now. That's a charge. What? I'll take it. Punch. Oh my gosh. Better equipment? Anything? Okay. Reflection of ice cold snap. The grenade? Residual ice aether that has having failed to dissipate on the battlefield. Enhances Shiva's iconic feat Cold Snap, both slightly increasing the duration of Frostbite Ice Trail and extending the input window for permafrost. Yeah, definitely pretty tough. Like, I always wished it would just give me like more items before like going into a boss. Cause
Well, let's destroy it. And
freaking crazy.
Wait. The spell must be weakened, not undone.
Otherwise a wave just falls on a baby.
Came here for.
Did you ever stop to wonder what might happen to the tidal surge if I unraveled the whole spell at once? I didn't think so. This is going to require a bit more finesse. From wind and light, water and earth, let the silent pall of mine ice. There's too much ether. Here. Let me help. Let us help. Almost.
Did it work?
I think so. The thread connecting this place to the child should be broken. Meaning Walyas should finally be...
What just...
Free once more.
Ultima, you dick.
Leviathan. Our most profaned fragment. Its divinity defiled by the hand of man. Its spirit shackled by his hubris, till Mythos came, bringing release. Now, let the sins of man be redeemed by the hand of the servant of God.
I think everybody felt that.
Damn it.
It's happening, isn't it?
It is.
What is? What's going on?
over yet. You should head back to the village and get everyone to higher ground. As for the rest, your freight will handle.
Okay. I'm gonna take that as a cue to take a small break, so I'll be right back. All right. So this should be the final bit. I'm pretty sure I can't go anywhere. Yep. The surge. Hold on a sec. I was drinking some water. All right. Well, Ifrit gets his own like healing stuff too, so. Cape Nepto. I hope it gives me some items.
After 80 years of imprisonment, I'd be angry too. But I can't let it end like this, Warriors. It's time for you to come home.
All right. 5 potions, 1 high potion, 1 elixir. Okay. Yeah, please just keep feeding me potions.
More of your playthings.
Yeah, I just want them to stock up on all my items, because you just never know. There's so many of these things. Man. pretty smart of them giving you Leviathan at like basically the beginning of the DLC, because imagine like going through all of it and then not getting it till like now or something. Let's get some health back. That should be fine.
Too slow.
Yeah, another level would be good right about now. Oh, that's very good. That should be the standard whenever having to shimmy your way through a cliff like that.
Right. I heard you the first time.
If I remember correctly, Ifrit has like a invincible frame attack. Oh.
That was too close.
These are just cosmetic, right? Like I can just
Come on then. No more hiding.
we didn't really get any better equipment, but I also didn't go back to the blacksmith, so I've been kind of like bare bones with my equipment, honestly. All right, Leviathan.
This isn't what I wanted. I only hope you can forgive me.
No, Ifrit doesn't care. He's gonna fight. Yep. That's the iframe movie. This is an arena. No. Oh, it's one of these. Okay. Hope that hit. Nope. Yo! Well. That heck am I though? What did I hit? Halfway. Please tell me I'm out of the way. No. One more. I did it wrong. It wouldn't come out sooner. I thought it was like coming out sooner. Just gotta heal. How much health do you have? Seriously, like, the damage being done to me is actually insane. There we go. Where are we going? Oh, this might be the actual fight now. Oh, I don't like this. But hopefully this means I can actually, like, do some damage. I have 3 potions left. It's like, hello? Ow. Just heal. I can't bank on the next hit being a light one. That was the halfway. Are you serious? It killed me. I couldn't even react to it. Oh man, it does so much damage, man. Like, that's crazy. I think I might just have to use my move to get around that and then hopefully damage him at the same time. Too early. How do I get out of that? All right. Got it, we got it. There is unfortunately an invisible wall. Alright, so the only move I'm kind of like iffy on is the water ring surrounding. Other than that, I think I'm good on everything else. Okay, just dodge. That was bad. Yeah, just dodge forehead. That missed. Well, it didn't kill me, but still. Oops. Okay, well. Yeah. Alright, checkpoint. I'm definitely gonna get killed, unfortunately. Like, he does a ridiculous amount of damage. What?
Stop this! I'm not here to play!
Let me.
I said, stop! This has gone on long enough!
It's like the. Okay. Oh my gosh, dude. I was kind of hoping like for a slightly extended iframe there, but alright. Guess not. That means I can't really do that then, to depend on the iframe. Because they'll just leave a water attack there for me. This might be the worst thing to do, but... Shield's almost broken.
I said, stop! This has gone on long enough!
I don't think anything really gets you while you're doing stuff like that, so... kidding me? I just lose.
The village.
Yeah, it's over. I tried to out heal it. I thought it was still good on time.
Stop this! I'm not here to play!
Alright, we'll just do it more consistently then. I didn't see if my damage hit him or not. Yeah. Just do it the moment you get it. That was about a break. Why is that so fast? Did I get it? Dude, what? I legit don't. I thought I did that right. How's that so fast? Unless they want me to just like use Spitfire from like, I'm pretty sure that has like a range.
Stop this! I'm not here to play!
That's not doing as much damage as I wanted to. Like, how close does that need to be, man? Okay. Yo. Wish he would like swing faster when getting out of the speed up. I could save it. That's insane. Oh my gosh. Thank you for missing. Fireball? Okay, we got it. We didn't get that though. Yeah, this is gonna be pretty crazy on Final Fantasy mode. Water spout.
Garuda would be proud.
No.
Warriors! Warriors!
Yeah.
How long can I keep this up?
Please tell me that breaks. I'm so far away. Okay. Yo, he needs to die, like, right now. Like, I'm actually not gonna survive the next wave.
Not this time.
Hello? Oh.
If that's what you want.
Controlled burn. That's gotta be it. That's gotta be it. Because he would have 100% died on that last stagger.
You've had your fun, Leviathan. This time, you will have to flee!
What? He just ran at him with another one. That'll do it. Holy man. He didn't even give a level up. Used in crafting. Oh, that's for the sword. Okay. Oh my god. Dude, I don't know if I was just like under leveled or something, but I always saw the icon fights as just like a static fight, like no matter your level. But jeez, man, Leviathan hits hard. Yeah, the Spirit Bomb and Rasengan finish. For the first time in 80 years, he can finally move.
Now that was quite a tantrum.
Clive, where is he?
Yeah, the baby surviving is a plus.
Oh, yes.
He's adorable.
He is now. But did you see him a few moments ago?
Clive, I don't know how to thank you.
It's all right. We should find him a dry blanket, though. Wouldn't want the little monster catching a cold.
There. He's finally asleep.
The poor thing had a long day.
That makes two of us. So, what happens now?
Now? Now, we make things right.
How?
By providing Walyas what he was denied. A place to learn and grow. A family to love and protect him. So that one day, when the wounds in his heart and mind have finally healed, he might decide for himself how he'd like to live the rest of his life. But until then, I'll stay by his side, come what may.
Then he's a lucky boy. And not only because he'll have the best warrior this side of the belt to teach him the battle axe.
She'll do her best.
Shula. The beast that threatened your home is tamed. The empire that threatened your people toppled. Might it not be time to cast off your ancestors' glamour and retake your place in the Twins?
Perhaps. It's not as if we have the crystals to maintain the wall much longer. But are we truly safe? Is the world truly ready to accept us for who we are and what we believe? If I remember rightly, you and yours still choose to remain hidden, do you not?
We do.
Well, your people will always be welcome in Haven, regardless.
As will yours in the hideaway. We're allies now. If there's anything you need from us, supplies, food, equipment, do not hesitate to ask.
It's kind of you to offer. But we'll manage, just as we always have. Besides, I suspect you'll be needing everything at your disposal if you're going to save the world.
I fear much of it is past saving. The best we can do is strive to turn what's left into a world where we can all live as equals.
A noble endeavor. And there'll be a place in this world for us, will there? For Walyas.
For everyone. I swear it.
Then we shall be waiting. Until the tides bear you back to shore.
That has a double meaning considering the ending. All right, Rising Tide is finished. Valuable, can be traded for Gil. I don't know where this puts us. I think it just puts us like Oh, okay.
Do you think he'll be all right?
Well, yes. Only time will tell. But I can certainly think of worse places to spend one's childhood. The Motes of Water are a fine people, and they will take good care of him.
Up by the Ver, Ultima spoke to me. He called Leviathan his most profaned fragment. He told me to redeem the sins that had laid him low.
Is that so? The sins of Wallius's ancestors were grave indeed. To force him to prime at so tender an age.
And to freeze him in time, that he might never know what it was to live.
Yet
That's
I
a
doubt either
baby,
of these
man.
crimes was the source of Ultima's displeasure. It was that the Icon's power had been put to another purpose than the one he intended. To him, Leviathan must have seemed an aberration.
Could that be why Ultima made no attempt to lead me to him? The fear that this profaned fragment might corrupt his vessel somehow.
I heard there was no change to the ending.
Deemed Leviathan surplus to requirements. Having concluded that his vessel might be made to serve his purposes without the full sum of his power.
His purposes? There's no escaping them.
But I want to see if there's like a message that pops up that changes anything.
Of the crystals proved nothing but a prison. A prison into which Wallius was born. And from which freedom is hard won. If the world doesn't change, if we don't change it, he'll end up suffering the same fate as every dominant who came before him.
Then we must change it.
That we must.
And we shall.
A sinister light bleeds from the stone, beckoning Clive to enter. What new challenges await him within Ultima's virtual proving grounds? Explain that. So there's more to do. This should be the ending of that.
I'd lost you. But you... Thank you. Nassef told me everything. If you hadn't got there when you did.
Oh, it doesn't bear thinking about.
All that matters is that you're safe.
I'll go take a look at that, but I'm not going to do it right now. That might be the next stream.
If we have to, maybe we should think about
which might be on Friday.
Ourselves to keep the wildlife from spotting us.
So
It'd take its toll, of course, but it'd beat letting the cairns fall and having to weave the entire spell from scratch. Imagine if we had to do that.
I'd rather not. Would only succeed in adding 2 new piles of stone to the collection.
Your bearers.
Wait.
That we are, thank the tides. The others can't attune to the crystals in the cairns the same way we can. I reckon this place would be doomed without us.
So, you do this work for the good of your people? Not because...
We're forced to. No. From what I've heard of the way things work on the outside, we were truly blessed that our rain fell here in Mysidia.
Yeah, that's a huge
People
plus.
are few enough as it is. If we started turning on each other, kin against kin, over nothing but a stupid accident of birth, our days would be numbered.
They would.
Anyway, all's well that ends well, eh? Thanks to you, both of us lived to keep this place hidden another day.
That's the quest. There's like, I think, one more like side quest. That's for Gil. Which is funny because if you trade it in here, it's just... Okay, there's 2 more. Alright, I don't want to look at side quests yet. I'll do that probably off stream or something like that.
Hey, mister,
No.
over here. My friend, I have news.
Hang on, I want to see what this is about.
fate of the heavens.
Because this should be...
Well, this isn't at all foreboding.
What is this for? I think it has to be back at the hideout, because like that's the only one I know of. Yeah, we'll come back and do the rest of those, but and we're back to gloomy days. A new crafting recipe is available at the Black Hammer. All right, let's check out these last few things and then call it for the stream.
So what do I owe the honor? What's saying Fornian, dear?
Tide Strike. It's 400. It's not better than Omega.
Last you a good while.
Yeah, Omega's still stronger, but not until I get Ultima weapon at the end. For a new game plus... Whoa! Okay. That's huge. That is a huge buff. I definitely need to do that. I need to get the aquamarine stuff for the Leviathan stuff. All right, what is this? Are these just challenges or something? This looks like the Omega DLC location.
What is this?
Muthos.
Oh, brother.
You plumbed the very abyss, yet still you hunger. We are impressed.
Is that so? Not again.
Whoa.
Is ours, and now it is yours.
What?
Consider it a gift from us to you, a taste of things to come.
You still think I'm going to be your vessel?
Did we just get a new tree? Completed mythos.
Take your gift then, Ultima. Just don't expect it back.
Yeah, I'll take that for New Game Plus. That's what I'm gonna do. Ultimate power. Clive has been granted a portion of Ultima's essence. Attuning with Ultima not only neutralizes the element aspect of Clive's magic spells, but also allows access to several new divine abilities, such as Voice of God, a punishing attack that sends a concentrated beam of light from the heavens to scorch the very earth. Ultima's feat ascension allows Clive to levitate from the ground, transforming his normal attacks into sweeping assaults capable of striking multiple enemies at once. Also enhances his normal range spell into a 5-fold volley of holy arrows. In addition, pressing X allows Clive to rise up even further into the air, allowing easier access to flying enemies.
You hear me? I will never be yours.
Ooh. Yo! Oh, it stays in place. Spirits within. I feel like I've done that joke before. Because it probably happened. Deus Ex. Okay. Bad movie, we don't talk about that. Hey, man. Gotta talk about it sometimes.
You, who ever rail against our gifts, remain all too eager to avail yourself of them. Perhaps you require more time to reflect.
Huh? Okay. Carrier's Gate is challenging endgame battle content in which Clive must delve into the very circles of hell to tackle wave after wave of familiar yet ferocious enemies. Okay, well. Speaking of spirits within, do you remember Life is Strange? The game? There's a quote in there's like a moment in Life is Strange where the main character Max talks about Spirits Within being her favorite movie, and I'm like, come on, you can't be doing that. Like, yo, Ultima channeled. There it is, fully completed. All right.